What you need to do is put that vertical bar character. It's typically below the Enter key on a standard Windows keyboard. And you don't want any spaces in there. The more of those you put in, the more smaller parts it's going to break the verse into. So that can make it more challenging. If you want to make it easier, for example, for younger children, you can take some of those out. And you don't want the bar character at the beginning or end of the verse. It's just creating the separate sections of the verse that appear in that memorization box. This is a list of all the Bible books at the bottom off of the screen right now in the recording, but there's an other option. So if you're putting something in there that isn't a part of the Bible, just choose other for this. It will display the book number here. It's really nothing that you need to worry about. It's just for the sorting order. Reference is a text field. It can be actually anything. So if it's a poem or something, you might want to put the title in here. Translation, that's picking from that list, and I'll show you where you can add to or delete that. And if you want to edit these and set them to your default, you can just click that default button. It'll automatically put whatever you've set in the settings into there. The groups, you can select from those, and there's a place to edit those as well. The number of times you've studied and the date last studied. If you want to start over, if you click this reset button, it'll blank both of these fields out. This is where you can check the box to mark the verse as learned or mark it as a favorite verse. This is where you choose a verse to be displayed when that verse is completed in the memorize activity. And those are all going to be wherever you've installed it. There's an images folder. Just add any images that you want to use to that folder, and then you can select from those. The size needs to be 640 by 480. And I have a GIMP course, so if you don't know how to edit photos, GIMP is free software, and you can quickly learn how to crop and resize and create those in the size that you want. All of these are from basically 3 different stock photo sites. Pixabay is a nice site, Unsplash, and then there is a Christian one called Creation Swap. These are all public domain images that I've selected from those sites. So you just pick the one that you want and you click select. Incomplete is the verse that shows when you first go into the memorize activity, and if you want to change that, again, if you just create another one, give it the same name, incomplete, that's the starting image. If there is nothing in this field, there is also a default completion one, and it's called complete. It's this one right here. So if you don't put anything in there, this file called complete will show, and you can change that as well. Once you've made any changes here, this is the save option. If you're in here and you're adding records repeatedly, you can just click the plus here, so you don't have to go back to the main screen. And you have those same options here to go to the next, previous, first, last. And this is a delete. It will ask you to confirm whether you want to delete or not. You can go directly to the memorize activity from this screen. If you don't have any of these bars in here and you go to the memorize, it will pop up a message saying that you need to put some of these vertical bars in here. I think it's called the pipe character.